and welcome, I am Civilian and this is my thank you video for 64 subscribers. I thank you so the love that my videos have been getting, especially Dwarf Fortress, it's just been incredible. I just want to say thank you so much, every single one of you. I mean, you know, I have days where I'm like, why am I bothering to do this? And then invariably, every time I have one of those days, I just get a little notification that I've got some lovely comment on one of my videos, and that's what keeps me going. And just thank you so much, every single one of you. The channel is doing far better than I expected it to, and I'm just so grateful for your support. And you may be wondering why it's a 64 subscriber thank you milestone. It's because I really like Powers of 2, that's why. Now, those of you who have been watching my Guild 2 Renaissance series may know that it has just finished, and I have had a blast recording the series. It was the first ever video I put on the channel, was the first episode, and so it's just been really nice. I like that I feel like I can really see the distinction as I've grown and as I've gotten better. Just from the first episode to the last, I feel like there's been quite a noticeable difference. That might just be me. But yes, so thank you to everyone who has watched that through. But now it is time for a new series, and honestly I haven't decided. I've narrowed it down to 5 options, and I figured I might as well let you all pick. So in the description below you'll find a poll, and I will quickly describe the options for you. First up we have Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead. Now I know that this is a ASCII game, a survival post-apocalyptic thing. I don't know much more about it than that, and that's kind of in a way the point. I'm going to be going into this blind, and I think it's supposed to be quite difficult, so I'm probably going to die a lot, and hopefully it'll make for entertaining viewing, possibly frustrating viewing for those of you who know the game, but I'm going to be trying to figure it out as I go along. That's kind of the premise, and we'll see how far I can get like that. I might have to look up some guides later if I get completely stuck. But yes, so it's a very difficult ASCII survival post-apocalyptic thing, and that is all I know about it, and I want to keep it that way. Next on the list we have Black and White, a classic God game. Again, this is one that I haven't played before, but I really want to play. We are obviously going to be playing as an evil god, which I think is something you don't generally see so much. A lot of people seem to be playing it as a generally good, aligned, broadly god. So hopefully that'll be interesting for everybody, even those of you who have played it before, you've hopefully played it as good, so that I can show you something a bit different. Anyway, that's another one of the options, a classic god game. And next up we have Evil Genius. Evil Genius is where you play as essentially a classic Bond villain. You have a mountain lair, you have a plan to build a device to destroy the world, you have henchmen, you actually fight James Bond at one point. It's good fun, it's all about traps and base building, and it's really good fun. I have beaten this game before, I know what I'm doing here, so it would be a sort of straightforward run through, showing off some of the features, we'll build some cool traps, it'll be a good time. Next up, Liberal Crime Squad. I played a bit of this, but I'm not an expert by any means, I'm not very good. It is a game in which you play as essentially a terrorist group for liberalism. And the game has a lot of really fun features that we can play with, and we play as the Liberal Crime Squad, and we have to try and make the laws of the country super elite liberal. And again, this is it's kind of like mostly text-based ASCII kind of game, so visually there's not going to be too much going on, but I will try my best to narrate what is going on for those of you who, you know, are not that used to ASCII games, and I think that could be a really fun time. So if you want to see that, vote for it. And then lastly we've got another kind of like Cataclysm, but I think quite different because this one is zombie specific. We've got another post-apocalyptic survival game, Project Zomboid. Now I've played quite a lot of this, I've been playing this since way back, early on in its development. It is still in early access, but I think there's definitely enough content there to make a really fun series out of. And I might even see if I can get some people together and we'll do something multiplayer, maybe a little bit of roleplay. I think I'm really happy to play any of these games, which is why they're all in the poll. So if you have a strong preference, even if you don't have a strong preference, if you have a mild preference, let me know what you want to see. There will be the poll in the comments, take a look at that. And again, I just want to say a really sincere thank you. It means so much to me that the amount of love that the channel gets, and all of the people that have subscribed, all of you, everyone who's viewed a video even for a second. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.